Hey guys, what is going on? This is Zip of RageQuitTV. Gonna be casting some replays. We have Liquid.Jinro spawning as the red Terran in the top left position, and ZeNEX.Yong spawning as the blue Protoss. These games were taken from ZeNEX.Yong's replay pack, so I'm going to be assuming they're of him. And just double check my sound. Yeah, looks like we have game sound too, just very low at this point because nothing is happening, just probes mining minerals, and well, we don't need to hear that. But yes, ZeNEX.Yong did release 2 replay packs. This game is from one of those. I'm not exactly sure. You could just search like replay on Team Liquid and easily find it, I believe. Just look for the post that has ZeNEX.Yong in the title. Maybe you could just search for ZeNEX.Yong on Team Liquid. Who knows? But let's get into this game. We have Jinro throwing down that 10 supply deep on a 9 pile and going up from ZeNEX.Yong. ZeNEX.Yong decides not to scout, wants to save that 40 minerals per minute on that one probe until his gateway comes out, as I will just make the assumption that he is going to be scouting after the gate. Many Protoss players do, like, scout. It's very rare that you see a Protoss player deciding not to scout a Terran player that just comes in, maybe harass the SCV a little bit, just see the tech lab or reactor or nothing. And you very rarely see a reactor first before a Marine nowadays. That was back in the beta when it was very quick build times, but now people like going for those Marines out. The gateway does get built around 12 or 13. I didn't actually catch that, the 14 gas. So I'm going to be assuming this was a 12 gate, 14 gas. The probe is going to be coming. It is going to come up, see that one barracks. Will Jinro get this wall off? No, he is going to scout at 14. He did not get any gas, so this looks like it's going to be one barracks phase expand. I say that and not any like multiple barracks after this probe gets dealt with, because Jinro is a macro player. He's been known for macro. He has made it to the GSL quarterfinals 3 times, I believe, most out of any other foreigner. And he did that back when Terrans were just doing the little cheesy plays, and Jinro was a macro Terran. Forget who it was. I think it was against MC. He took out a handful of Immortals with just so many siege tanks, and that is so rare to see. Immortals are supposed to counter tanks, but Jinro found out if you just have 30 tanks, well, Immortals don't do too much. The SCV does come in, sees the side of next core building, and not too much coming out from ZeNEX.Yong, just still mining, getting gas. Jinro throws down the command center all the way down here, a little bit ballsy, doesn't want to put it back up in his main where he can easily fortify. Comes out, he's getting the scout, he doesn't think ZeNEX.Yong is going to be putting on any pressure. ZeNEX.Yong is stacking about 300 minerals. That Warpgate research does start, the Stalker comes out, he does not get a Zealot first. This is going to be a Stalker first build. And we'll get to see what ZeNEX.Yong does with that. The Stalker does scare off that one SCV. The probe sees the SCV leaving. He is going to be kind of chasing and decides, okay, well, that's not worth it. He is not a probe, and I don't have to go worry about it because they won't be building a random pylon on the map, and then the army just teleports in. Jinro keeps his SCV down here. He will be coming in very shortly to see, hey, did you get a Nexus? Or are you going to be doing some type of 4-gate? And ZeNEX.Yong getting that Nexus, saving up his chrono boost though. He's at 75 energy. His warp gate's not being chronoed. I'm kind of curious what he is doing. This Stalker may come in, sees what Jinro is doing, then he may decide what he wants to do with that chrono boost energy. As soon as he sees this one bunker, he's going to know exactly what Jinro is up to. Yep, he knows. And he did come and scout around the gas, so he knows that was a gasless expansion. And we'll see exactly what he's going to do to counter that. He is getting one more gateway, has the second gas coming up, still not chrono boost. Oh, he's going to be chrono boosting probes, it looks like, using that energy on the Nexus, and now again on the Nexus. So he sees Jinro playing a little bit safe, just macroing up. So ZeNEX.Yong is going to be doing the same exact thing. Jinro now going to be using this SCV to come up the ramp, is going to see that Nexus go down, and Jinro will be very happy. The thing he has to worry about after he sees this is a 7-gate push with a lot of sentries. SCV is going to go back out. Oh, wait, no, he's going to go up the ramp. The force field does go down, blocks that SCV from getting in, and now the SCV goes down. So very nice use of that force field, keeping Jinro guessing, and we'll see if Jinro uses a scan because he did not get to see what is in the main. And has he? Has he scanned at all? No, he hasn't. Robo facility being built, so we don't have the... Okay, there goes the scan. I was about to say, Jinro wanted to go up there, kind of see what ZeNEX.Yong was doing, and, well, he couldn't, so he does scan, sees the Robo facility, so he knows it's now not going to be a 7-gate all-in. We have one Marine just positioned up here, kind of just on probe watch to see, hey, are you going to be putting a hidden pylon up here? This is the most common location so they can whoop it down here. Whooping a lot of units, then go do a lot of pressure at Jinro's front. But hey, ZeNEX.Yong not doing that. He's at 3 gates plus 1 Urbo facility. And now he's going to be going on 4 gases. Has 4 sentries back and 1 stalker. And Observer going to be coming out to see what Jinro is up to. Let's see what the vision is. And is that a Ghost Academy hidden off in the corner? Yes. Yes, it is. So Jinro is going to be rushing into Ghost. A Marauder with concussive shells is coming out. Jinro getting more and more Marines. That Observer comes out, and there's going to be a second Observer on the way. ZeNEX.Yong blocking this one area off with pylons. Meanwhile, still just macroing up, getting mainly sentries. I don't see exactly what he ends up doing. He may see that Ghost Academy, he may not. One Ghost is coming out. The Observer now going into Jinro's base. And I think Jinro sees it. Yes, he does. The scan goes down, and those Marines take out the Observer. They do not get to see any ghosts. And that is definitely bad news for ZeNEX.Yong. Since if this push comes right now, well, the sentries are all balled up, so that would be an EMP off and take out majority of the force fields. Double forge being built. He's still just at 3 warp gates, getting a Twilight Council. And now it looks like ZeNEX.Yong is kind of thinking, are you dropping me? So he brings a few units up top just to be it safe. This one stalker is on the watchtower, is going to see this horde of Marines move out, and Jinro is lucky that we don't have a Robo Bay being built, so Colossus very far away because, well, Colossus would wreck that. And of course, the Robo facility is, but he's still got quite a ways for Colossus with Thermal Lance. I'm assuming ZeNEX.Yong will be going into that after seeing this, and he is going to be force fielding this ramp early. He knows there's forces, and maybe he saw the Ghost. I believe he did, and that's why he did all these early force fields. There goes one big EMP on a lot of sentries. And he's going to be getting more and more force fields down. Jinro's going to be walking up. That Observer does see 2 Marines leading the way. You can see most of Jinro's forces are right there in that one corner. Those 2 Marines do go down, and ZeNEX.Yong wants to go for it. You can see the target firing from Jinro, and the not so targeting firing from ZeNEX.Yong. Jinro wanted those sentries dead. This one Ghost is going to start running away prematurely. He doesn't want to get in that fight. That Ghost, well, he is not the exterminator. He is the coward. Just running away from that fight. Of course, this is a very expensive unit, and Jinro doing the right thing. It's just kind of funny to see that one unit book it, while all the other units start taking drugs and going to their death. More gateways being built, and those upgrades are just now finishing. He's going to be starting +2/2 very shortly, I believe, and he's not going for the Uber Bay. He's instead going to be going for High Templars or Archons. The 3rd base for Jinro is complete. He has gained that orbital command, and ZeNEX.Yong does not have a Nexus building in sight. Oh man, Jinro's going to take the macro lead, but it looks like ZeNEX.Yong is going to be ahead in upgrades. What is going to win between upgrades and macro? I have no idea. That charge just about done for those zealots. That makes him a lot more scarier. Observer, another Observer. How many Observers how many Observers does ZeNEX.Yong build? He's got 1 on the field. I guess 1 died. And he's just getting yet another one. Templar Archives is finished. Is he going to be getting that Psy Storm right away, or just going to be getting Archons? It looks like he's going to favor just those big blue behemoths. That one probe does throw down that Nexus, and Jinro knows that ZeNEX.Yong just starting his 3rd base. Jinro can be very happy with that as his 3rd base. That's his factory. His 3rd base can land anytime he wants it to, but he's just going to be using that 4 mules right now. +2 armor just about finished with the weapons. Actually, not just about halfway. But Jinro still hasn't started his 1-1. If we look, yep, he's at 0-0. That Mobius reactor has started for the Ghost. It is about halfway done. Factory just chilling out right here, maybe looking for any warp prisms. And it looks like ZeNEX.Yong wants to move out. He has a few Archons. That Storm is just now starting. He's not using any Chrono Boost on those forges as he is... Oh, he could be. And there it goes. So yes, that 1 natural does Chrono Boost it, and Jinro going to be taking the 3rd base way over here. Does not want to take this one just because Force Field's Imba in this position. 2 Force Fields, you can pretty much just sit behind with Colossus if you had them and do a lot of damage. But Jinro, I don't think he's used a scan in some time. Maybe he has. He has full vision, so he has scanned again. sees the Temple Archive, sees all the gateways, so he knows what he is up against. He has Ghost, and it's going to be a micro battle between those Ghost and the High Templar. There's a lot of bunkers up here for Jinro. He does not want to get attacked, and this one orbital command can't decide what base to land at. And is he going to be going, oh my god, yes he is. He's going to be ninjing all the way down to this one base. And if ZeNEX.Yong wants to attack this, he's going to be way out of position. And Jinro will be able to walk up the front and go into his natural or third base. It'll be his choice. Most likely he'll go into that nat. 2 Marines, that is a bad job for those guys. They are on watch at the post right down there. Dropship is coming out with 2 Marauders and 4 Marines. But that one Zealot is going to get a glimpse of it, but was ZeNEX.Yong paying attention? Does Jinro know that the Zealot was in range? 3 armor and 2 weapons started for ZeNEX.Yong, and Jinro just now finishing his 1-1. He is way behind in that tech, and that medevac is going across. There's this one observer on patrol watching the main, and it doesn't look like Jinro's doing any type of pronged attack. That medevac is just going to go in with 2 Marauders and 4 Marines and try to take this base out, but there are going to be 3. Oh no, that's just 2 cannons protecting it. And then whatever he decides to whoop in, it's 169 food to 153 food. Jinro now unloading all those units, will be going in very shortly, I would assume. While this one Zealot, he is going out. I don't know what he's doing. There's an observer here for the post. Maybe this Zealot gets tasked with running up the ramp, and yes, it does. Ugh! Charges up just to die. That one Marine goes on stem, just going back down to his post. Medevac is gearing up to go in. It sees this 4th base, so it will see the 4th base. I would only assume. No! Oh no! He is dropping there. He assumes it's there, and then he's going to drop and stem in and force a cancel on this Nexus. Throws a scan, sees the enemy in the middle of the map. He's like, yes, this is what I want to do. Drop right here. It goes unscouted so far. Then he's going to stem and run into this base as fast as possible. 3 gateways are started at this base, or just 2, not 3, and waiting for these units to stem across. He may be trying to set up another drop, but I don't see anything moving out. And, yeah, those units are just going to be hanging out. We have a command center, bunkers, turrets. So it looks like he's going to fortify this position with a PF, and not too much is going. Those units just on a smoke break. And, man, is he going to go in or not? We're just waiting on those units to go in. The 4th base is up for Jinro. And this is just going to be a PF again. As I said, that observer does go down once these missile turrets do get created. And here we go. The units do charge in. This one pylon is going to go down. Zealot is being woofed at it. And no, the pylon does not go down. 3 Zealots against this bio. Keep in mind, Jinro at 1-1. Zealots are at 3-3. And feedbacks that medevac. Those Marauders are not getting out. And now the Zealot's going to clean house. The storm goes off. That High Templar may go down. Oh, it's close. Zealot has to charge, and he just saves it with 4 HP left. Oh my god, that Zealot is a hero. Another base going out for Jinro, so this will make base number 5. Keep in mind, ZeNEX.Yong does not know about this one base. Jinro not really using SCVs, they're just using this as a mule dump, because he doesn't mind if he mines that base out fast or not. He'd actually be happy if he mined it out fast, because this is the base that ZeNEX.Yong would want to take. And, well, there's nothing worse than going to build a base and realizing there's no minerals left. Zealot charges up, sees that bunker. He's like, okay, well, let's just go. Those ghosts going to come in. EMPs almost everything. Those ghosts still have plenty of energy left. Another EMP goes off. Those High Templars, those still have energy because they were so far behind. And these upgrades with those Zealots are just tearing through. Storm goes off, but ZeNEX.Yong is forced to retreat without any shields, but he's going back in. Another Storm does go off. That PF is just about finished. And ZeNEX.Yong does have the superior food at 144 to 116. The PF is scaring some units away. Those 2 Colossus live. Pylon is here for immediate reinforcements. So will ZeNEX.Yong go up to this base? The command center has already lifted up. Another forward pylon is going to be built. There is a command center being placed right there. Nothing being mined at it just yet. Vikings are coming out for Jinro to deal with those 2 Colossus, and +2 shield on the way for ZeNEX.Yong. While Jinro, he is at 2-2. Now that one Zealot thinks he can take the PF all by himself. Oh my god, that guy is crazy. 2 Stalkers just coming up to do what damage they can. He doesn't want to move his whole force there. sees Vikings, and those Vikings don't have any upgrades whatsoever. This PF looks like it will be going down. EMP does go off on those units, and now those Vikings going to go down to those Stalkers. And it looks very grim for Jinro right now. He is kiting with all his might, but ZeNEX.Yong just does too much damage. Man, did I fumble at the end. Jinro does GG out of that game. And man, a Protoss with full upgrades, scary. Those Zealots do so much damage. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and well, I'll see you around.